will like the same songs, same bands. Appears to be the same old shit, same old cycles. For those who this resonates with, you can take it or leave it. Reunion of souls. There's a school of thought that says before our souls come to earth, we make contracts or agreements with other souls. At one point in time, we appear in each other's lives to assist those involved in learning a lesson, being a catalyst for a needed change or to share in profound joy. When a person comes into your life to teach you a lesson, no matter the human form, no matter the human experience, this agreement is based in love. The human experience may have been painful and extremely challenging. Acknowledge the depth of love needed for this contract to place and then let them go. The experience may have been profoundly moving but ended abruptly and without reason. Again, be grateful and move on. Cherish the lessons and move forward into your life the way it is meant to be. Alternately, this card signifies a profound soulmate relationship, whether it be between lovers, friends, or parents, children. Cherish the gift that's given. Union of soul. So sometimes I think people come back into our lives that we know didn't work or didn't really transpire to turn into what we wanted it to ultimately be. But sometimes people can't forgive each other when they do come back into each other's life, even if it's just to solely just be on a friendship level. Nothing really sexual or intimate, no relationship status or boundaries. And then what happens is they can't forgive each other, and there's still a conflict that's held. So it's like, I guess you have to learn how to live on a humanitarian level with love and to move on without holding some type of conviction there or grudge. And until you can really, both parties can do that, both yin and yang energies can do that, I think that constant reunion of souls uh, keeps coming back in a cycle. I only say that because I pull this card all the time, and at certain point in times, especially during like moon eclipses and lunar eclipses and big transits and shifts, and I see it reoccurring in terms of personal and so anybody that resonates with, just know that like sometimes you gotta forgive and just be okay with the fact that this didn't work out with this individual. But you don't necessarily need to hold a grudge, a picket sign in the timeline of your events in life and previous lives that says, I'm not happy with this individual or this didn't work. So you have to learn how to forgive them, love, and live life and be okay with that. And I think that's what this next energy is coming in, because Union of Souls is 7, and then you got Letting Go, which is 43, and 4 plus 3 is 7. So you're still on that God frequency, and the God frequency ultimately is love. Um, even if it's in the opposite dynamic, if it's not so godly energy, it still will be the polar opposite of love. So love being a dynamic that is a very powerful force in the universe that actually holds its own, how can I say, category. So, going in here with the letting go of a person or situation can be a challenge at times, What's at stake is not just a relationship or situation, it's the attachment we had for it, the hopes, the dreams, the expectations. Many relationships end long past their natural ending point. One or both people hung on, hoping things would change. They invested so much time because without that person or job or relationship, their future loomed as one big blank screen. For many, this is too scary to bear. However, by letting go, we create a space for a person or situation that will resonate with us where we are now. Start looking at your expectations. Try not to have any. This will enable you to live in the moment and be mindful in the present, to be gracefully, to be able to gracefully release from a situation and a lesson for all of us, and that's letting go, you know, that's letting go. But within that cycle of learning how to let things go and letting it be just natural, um, it could be a scary place because sometimes we hold on to attachments for a very long time. Like this is letting go. And like I was just talking about with that light dark dynamic in the previous card. Like you see, one bird is dark and one bird is light, and basically the sun is out. Period. The sun is still here and still present, but there's going to be from light you're going to get the light part and the dark part, which is that God frequency, depending on which way you want to view it, but that's still present again. And letting go is like, you know we hold on to cycles of things. You know what I'm saying? We hold on to cycles of things for long periods of time, like a long cycle of this or a long cycle of that. Like those cycles have to be broken. You might have got into your little comfy place where you was able to call somebody or talk to somebody every single night at a certain day at a certain time, and that's where you went to release a void or release um, or at least partake in a false reality that never really existed, but that worked as a coping mechanism for that period of time that you were in. you know so letting go of these things that really don't have a foundation for you, but you've went to, um, releasing those things, if it is true indeed that you desire what is next, which is new beginnings of life. Water, emotion, energy, all life affirming and life giving. Patience is the key. Once the deluge of emotion passes, you will see that left in its wake is a wondrous new day, a rainbow of possibilities. Do not get attached to the emotions that surround the situation. This will only attach your identification with the emotion itself, giving it more power and hindering the release, so that the door to your new beginning will not open. Sit in the emotion, cry, journal, talk it out with a friend, and then let it go. Here we go again. Let it go. Perform a ritual if you are called to one. Place what it is that your feelings, the feelings that you have, on a piece of paper and let it go, whether it through water or fire, both excellent transmuting elements. Be thankful for the experience of the situation and proclaim to the Creator that you are ready for the newness that is about to come into your life. All of these things are a chronological order to what's new, and they're on a frequency of creating from your reunion continuously happening for you having to go within oneself and ask why and find out that it's time to heal and let go in order to get what it is that you ultimately want to manifest. But you have to use the elements of water and fire in that process at the end here with new beginnings. Because some things hold attachment for a very long time. Some things are reoccurring, coming to you continuously at certain periods of time. It's getting nice out. Things are nice. It's a new, fresh, for those of us that are in cold places, like I'm in Ohio, but for those people who are on the East Coast or Midwest, the sun's coming out more, people are becoming more vibrant, and sometimes that just spark alone, this Mercury retrograde, that spark alone will be like, boom, oh, wow, we want to get back in, we want to get back into this time of year. I'm gonna get back into my phone. I'm gonna get back into my little, as we call them, starting lineups. I'm gonna start something new. I'm gonna get with somebody new. Or if that's not the case, then sometimes people retract to people who they've been with for that they feel is harmless, but you're not really progressing because you're something that you have not yet healed. There is something that you have not yet dealt with. So once you realize that this is the same song and the same dance, you have to let go. And I think sometimes you gotta play both this dark bird in the dark and play this light bird in the light in certain periods of time in that reunion that you have with somebody. You gotta be on both opposite ends of the spectrum to know that it's time to let it go. It's balanced. One part of this tree branch has trees, the other part is just wood coming from the earth, coming from the root. But on the opposite side is the opposite, as you can see. So you gotta manifest these new beginnings with what you want. And if you partake in any type of ritual, you understand that you use water in a way of dealing with emotion, or you can use fire, but it has to be purged out. So write what it is that you want to manifest down a piece of paper, and this is just for you. This is not everybody's business. This is not for to post on the gram or this or that or whatever, post on social media. Nah, you gonna post this in your timeline of your daily itinerary, and everything will work out great if you desire a new beginning. But the past is going to come back and continue to test. The universe is testing you to see if you are worthy of a new beginning. You're going to have a reunion of someone that you made a soul contract with. For what is the point? To continue a cycle or to move on? Release and let go. Becoming one with the situation. Knowing that it's going to be a little dark. It's going to be a little, I have a little bit of fear about this, but I got to let this go because I know now, I've played both sides of this now. I know now that this is not going to be for my highest and greatest good. And I know now that leaving, I have no fear of falling because I've been on the worst of this and I've been on the best of this. And there's no place else to go but to just let it go. Now I know what to manifest through my pen through my elements of this 3D reality, fire or water, to manifest what it is that I want to bring forth into my life. Peace and love to the people. It's always love when I see you. It's always going to be love. And we'll have some more things coming up for you. Please like, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the like and subscribe. And hit my Cash App, Um, one.